The Buffalo Niagara Honor Flight is here to tell us all about their mission to serve our veterans. And here with the Everything Honor Flight are Kathy and Karen. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you for inviting us.
All right, so let's hear about Honor Flight for those who are watching who do not know about the mission.
So Honor Flight is a 501(c) organization that is all volunteer, and we take veterans of World War II, Korean, and Vietnam wars to Washington, D.C. to visit the memorials and service monuments erected in their honor. We want to make sure that we celebrate our veterans, and in this, we take them from Western New York and also Warren and Bradford areas. We are now offering an all-female flight, though. Several of our board members have read the book, The Women, by Kristen Hanna, and we were inspired to celebrate these women warriors who went and served our country. And so in October, we will be offering a trip. It's a no-cost trip for our veterans, and they will be treated and feeded throughout the day. They will get honors, and we have some special surprises for them. And the best part, though, is the return home.
Sure.
Because so many of our veterans, when they came home, there was, and this goes especially for Vietnam veterans, no celebration. In fact, many of them had to just get rid of uniforms and go right to their civilian wear because they were treated so badly when they returned. So we rewrite that whole memory, and we have huge crowds at the airport that have signs welcoming them back. There's honor guards, and we're very excited because we've got one of our veterans who's already signed up to go on our flight here.
I was going to say, if you could introduce this woman warrior that you were talking about.
So Karen Barden is a Marine. She served as a Marine because Marines are always Marines. It's not, was a Marine. Yep. And so I'll let Karen kind of tell her story, how she got involved in the Marines.
Yeah, Karen, tell us all about your journey in the Marines and where you are today.
Oh, okay. I was pretty young when I graduated from high school, from Kenmore West, and I was out on my own at 17. And I just felt, you know, I couldn't afford to go to college, so I thought, well, I'll go in the military and get my GI Bill and go back to college. And my brother at the time, he was serving in the Marines in Vietnam, so that's why I kind of went Marines, you know, not knowing what I was going to get into.
Yes, that's a pretty intense part of the military.
I'm so glad that I did. It was a wonderful experience. It was a little tough experience, but it was wonderful. And the benefits after, I went back to school and got my business management degree. But in the military, I had dress blues, so I was always in the parades. I enjoyed that. And they also wanted to take pictures of me for posters, for Marine Corps posters. So I have several of the pictures here of me.
Feel free to show on camera some of those pictures.
Here, I can hold that for you.
Pictures that was taken in North Carolina. I stayed in Camp Lejeune my whole tour. And eventually, after about 1.5 years, I met my husband. And we got married on base. We had our reception right on base. So we've been back several times to go to the church.
Oh, amazing.
And this April 12th, it'll be 56 years.
Congratulations.
So,
Kathy, what does it mean for, you know, veterans like Karen to go on a trip like this?
Well, we do a survey after the flight, and many of the comments that we have are things like, I finally was able to sleep a whole night without nightmares. It changed my life, that this was a trip of a lifetime, best day, and then they say after getting married, you know, or having children.
Sure.
But it means that these veterans finally get to experience the celebration and the joy that we want them to feel for all the sacrifices that they went through.
And for the flight in October, is it full? Are you still looking for women veterans?
we have outreach right now. We would like to get all of our female veterans of World War II, Korean, and Vietnam eras, or any veteran who has a terminal illness. Like, we need to get them on the next flight. So we are recruiting, And they can go to our website at buffalo-niagara-honorflight.org and apply to fly. We have a special web page just for our female flight this October. And when we do our logo for this flight, we are not putting the date on it, and there's a good reason for that. There's been so much excitement about this trip that we think we may need to do some more in the future. These women warriors, some of them, they just don't feel they're eligible to go on an honor flight, and this is helping us make that bridge.
Yeah,
to,
it's a healing process.
Sure, absolutely.
It was a very bad time when I was in the military, and not so much my job or anything like that, but things that were going on. And by the time we finished our tours and came back to Buffalo even, it was a culture shock. It really was.
Well, thank you both for being here today, and
Thank you
good
for
luck on
having
your
us.
flight.
Yes.
And hopefully you find all the female veterans that you need. Viewers, if you would like to learn more about the Buffalo-Niagara Honor Flight and their mission for the veterans of Western New York, you can visit buffalo-niagara-honorflight.org. Thank you again.